Hey, this is Drew Page. Welcome to the Drew Page channel. In this video, we are going to talk about the lawsuit that was filed by Sage Steele against Disney and ESPN over claims that they violated her free speech rights. News outlets reported that Sage Steele filed a lawsuit in Connecticut against ESPN, her employer at the time, and Walt Disney, which is the company that owns ESPN. And according to the articles, they say that this is an issue of free speech. But I have a feeling that that's more clickbait than anything else because of the Elon Musk fighting for free speech. So the free speech talk is getting all the buzz. But we're going to talk about what this is actually about to the extent that we can from news articles. And if you find it helpful, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and hit the notification bell. And please put in the comments what you think about this. So I will say that I have not been able to track down a copy of the actual complaint that was filed by Sage Steele against Disney and ESPN. I've been trying to track that down. If you happen to know where it is, please put a link in the comments, and I'll see if I can track it down. But here's the thing. It can't be just a suit for free speech. Free speech under the First Amendment is protected speech against the government. So the First Amendment says that Congress can make no law restricting freedom of speech. And it's incorporated to the states by the 14th Amendment, which incorporates by the Substantive Due Process Clause as interpreted by the U.S. Supreme Court to apply to states and localities. So it's a protection against government regulation of speech. So when people say that a private company is impeding their freedom of speech, you have no legal protections against private organizations, private companies. At any rate, you cannot just sue a company because they aren't allowing you to speak on political issues. In fact, if I'm an employee of a company and I speak out about their political take on, their political party views or whatever, and they fire me just because I'm speaking about politics, I can't sue the company for that. It's a protection against government speech. Unless your company is, I don't know, maybe there's some sort of tangential connection to the government, something like that. But I mean, generally, a business can fire you because of your comments. They can't discriminate, obviously, but as far as what your comments are, your language is a protection against the government. So what's likely happening here, and again, without having the complaint in front of me, it's hard to say, this is some sort of retaliatory, either hostile work environment or whistleblower or wrongful termination type case. If I had to throw my chips on the table, I would say this is some sort of wrongful termination case. Essentially what happened is Sage Steele spoke out, according to the news reports, she spoke out against Barack Obama and his claims of being African American. She also complained about or mentioned that COVID mandate policies were sick, and essentially that she just disagreed with those things. And according to her, because of those comments, she was demoted. She was given time off. The company in the article says that they deny that she was suspended, but she claims that she was, and then that she was given some position in the Masters only because she complained. And then ultimately she was no longer welcomed at ESPN. So, that's what the news articles are alleging. So obviously it would be more beneficial if we could get the complaint. But I just want to jump on here and make sure you understand that there is no freedom of speech against private companies. It's a protection from the government. So, you can certainly say what you want to say, but there are consequences to what you say. And I'm not saying what she said was right or wrong. It doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, if a company wants to let somebody go because of something they feel would not be good for their business or for their advertisers and things of that nature, then they have the right to cut you loose. You don't have a right to freedom of speech in the private workplace. So anyway, hope this video is helpful. Maybe you disagree with me, put it in the comments, let me know what you think. If you disagree, put in there why, what legal basis you're aware of that freedom of speech is protected against private companies. I'd be very interested to see that. So I hope you found this video helpful. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and hit the notification bell. And until next time, stay tuned.